Everyone, Paul here. Today, I'm going to be talking about a strategy for when you're doing prop firm challenges. And one of the biggest things is when you're doing a challenge, it's the drawdown period. If you're doing certain prop firms, they have certain rules, but the drawdown is a certain percentages that you can't that you have to meet. It's like saying if you're predicting it's going to go up and it goes down like 5% of whatever the prop firm balance is. If you go down more than 5%, if you're using Funder Pro, which is the one I use, which is the one I do my challenges on. If you have a balance, let's just say it's the 200,000 one. If you go down more than 5%, you lose the challenge no matter what. So you have to prevent. Now, this is the first thing. What I would suggest people do is, before even doing a prop firm challenge, is to practice, open up a demo account. You can open a demo account with any amount you want. So if you want to do a 200,000 prop firm challenge, I would suggest opening up a demo account for 200,000. Do it on your own first. Get good at it. Practice it. But what I have to do, one of my major issues is in doing the challenge, is avoiding the drawdown period, which is going down 5%. So find strategies to where you don't hit that 5%. Or whatever the percentage is for your prop firm. Practice first. So today I'm going to show you guys kind of a strategy. I think I talked a little bit about it on my last video, but I'm going to kind of show you some methods that you can do to kind of avoid hitting the drawdown. This will help you make more of the money that is required to win the challenge, but you may not make as much, so you got to kind of get good at making the required amount of money that you need to win it. But this strategy will help prevent major drawdowns. So I'm gonna show you what I do to kind of avoid those drawdowns after losing 2 challenges. I'm gonna show you what I'm kind of doing. I'm doing a demo account, practicing and learning strategies to kind of avoid the drawdown period. Okay, so to show you guys real quick, I opened up a demo account. This right here is a demo account. So what I'm actually doing is trying to see if this is I'm trying to pretend that this is a 200,000 account, even though I have a lot more on here. I'm doing it like I would do a prop firm challenge. Based off my strategies recently, I'll just show you recently. Recently, I've been in the blue here in the last couple days because I've applied a different strategy. As you can see right here on the right, I've made more money in the positive because I followed a specific strategy. And what I'm kind of do is kind of follow the guidelines. If this was a prop firm challenge, if this was a 200,000 prop firm challenge, it's the same rules. Now, with the prop firm challenge, with a 200,000 prop firm challenge, my lot size is 80. Now, you could use it any, but and I use my practices to make these certain amounts. And you can see it's working pretty well, and I'm avoiding a lot of the drawdown periods. So I'll show you what I do. I think I talked about it briefly. But basically what you need to do is you need to have a good idea of the overall trend. So what I would point out first is go look at your weekly. And what I could tell this from the Japan yen here, we could tell on the weekly that it has not passed this mark right here yet, which is about 150. The Japan yen has not passed the 150 mark. So I drew a line there, so that is the weekly top. So I know that because of that, it's probably not going to pass it, which means it's probably going to start going down. But the overall trend is still going up, but it's getting close to the weekly top, which means it's going to start going down. So knowing that, I only have this room right here to get some kind of profit. So it could very much go up there, but it's not going to go much further. It's probably going to start going down here pretty soon. But the overall right now still, if you look at this on the day, if you look at it on the day, it is still in an uptrend, but it's probably pretty soon going to be starting to go down overall. So I'm just saying, it's the overall trend of the Japan yen is probably going to start going down. But right now, what we should focus on, because it's still in an uptrend, but it is going to start to go down here pretty soon, maybe in a couple days. But right now, the trend is up, but I'm not going to be doing it right now because it's getting close to the weekly top. So if I want to make any kind of results short term, what I do is I look at we look at the daily, and we know that the trend is still going up. So we look at that, and we want to put it in for some quick scalps. So we know the trend is still going up. You know, it might not be. It will be probably in a couple days it'll change. But what I need to wait for in my strategy here is I got my moving averages here of the 5 and 8 with the MACD and the RSI. So since the trend is still going up currently, I'm on the 15-minute here, and what I got to do is I got to wait for the MACD to go down a little bit and then cross back up. When the MACD crosses back up, that's my signal to come back in. So when this signal is there for it to come back up, I need to see it go on the MACD and the RSI. So the signal has to be in both areas. So we see right here, we see the MACD up and we see the RSI up. That's a good signal to get in. And what you would want to do is you just want to come in for a quick scalp. You want to get in and get out. Until we see a major move, like it's going to start going down here soon. So the gains are going up. It's probably not going to be a lot. So you see it crossing right here. So you would just get in for a little bit here to here, and we got a 20 pip move right there. So get in and get out. So a 20 pip move times my $80 lot size it's still a lot of money right there. That is still a lot. A 20 pip move is still a lot. So then we just focus on all the moments when the MACD is going up. We backtrack here. So we see it crosses right here on the MACD, and we just ride this out for 15-30 minutes, and we make 34 pips there. So that's kind of the strategy that I do to avoid the drawdown. You look at overall of what the overall direction is, and then you zoom in on the 15-minute, and you get in and get out. And doing it that way, you will avoid you avoid going in the red, but you still have to make enough to you have to make 10% of your balance. So you just have to make sure your trades are enough to win the challenge, which is 10% of whatever the balance is that you do for your prop firm. So just make sure you have a good percentage daily. Now for this, if you're trying to win a 200,000 prop firm challenge, and it's at 10%, you have to make 10% in the first stage. You basically would have to have a goal of about making $4,000 profit every single day, every trade day. Try to make a goal of $4,000 for 5 days. So that's probably the easiest way to do it. But you still have to. You have to get to that number. You have to get to at least 4,000 a trade session. But anyway, that's just the strategy that I do, and that's how I'm able to start getting in the blue here, in the positive here. So I'll be practicing for a couple more weeks, and before I do my prop firm challenge again, because I think this strategy is working pretty good. But anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.